Hello, everyone, and welcome into your CBSN Denver Daily Sports Line for Wednesday, March 31st. Glad to have you with us. I am Michael Spencer. You can follow me on Twitter at MichaelCBS4. One game tonight involving a local team, and that is the Colorado Avalanche at Ball Arena hosting the Arizona Coyotes, and there's going to be fans in the stands tonight at Ball Arena. The Avs are pumped up about that, and as we take a look at the lines for tonight, Colorado big favorites in this one. I woke up this morning and it was minus 250 Colorado on the money line. At the time of tape right now, it's minus 350. So you got to lay $3.50 just to get $1 back for the Avs to win tonight. That is how confident Vegas is and how confident the betting public is that the Avs are going to win this evening. I'm with them on that, but let's be honest, you guys know how I feel about laying $3.50 just to win $1. I think that's little too much juice to give up there. On the puck line, the Avs minus 1.5 favorites. That's at minus 125. So you're laying $1.25 in order to win $1. The puck line, though, has only covered twice in 6 games against the Coyotes this season for the Colorado Avalanche. The Avs come in at 4-1-1 against the Coyotes so far this season. The over-under is what I'm really looking at in tonight's game. It's currently set at 5.5. I'm going to ride the over tonight. You also have the opportunity for the Avs to score 3.5 goals. That's set at minus 135. It was 125 earlier today, so they're getting some action. They're getting some money on that. Folks are seeing that the Avalanche have been scoring at a really, really solid rate as of late. Colorado averaging 4.8 goals per game over their last 10 games, over their last 8 games, I should say. The Avs come into this one, the over has hit in 7 of their last 8 games as well, and it's hit in 3 of the 6 games against the Coyotes so far this season. So that's part of the reason why I really like the over. I think you could find some winners in the shots on goal, but we're currently paying what I like to call an Avalanche tax because Vegas has figured out, well, this Colorado Avalanche team is really darn good and they're scoring a lot and they're shooting a lot. So I look at the over-unders for shots on goal tonight. You can get Mikko Rantanen 2.5 shots on goal is the over-under. That's at minus 150 to go over. That would have hit in 8 of the last 10 games if you'd been riding that. I think it's a good bet tonight if you're willing to lay the extra juice. Gabe Landeskog, the over-under for shots on goal is currently 2.5. That's at minus 125. That's hit in 5 of the last 7 games for the Avalanche. So I think if you're willing to lay the juice there, those are probably pretty good bets. But again, we're paying a decent tax here because the Avalanche have been playing so well as of late. So again, my best bet for tonight's Avs-Coyotes game is the over at 5.5. Let's talk baseball real quick. Hard to believe, but opening day is tomorrow, and there aren't a lot of people who are expecting big things out of the Colorado Avalanche. Out of the Colorado Rockies. I took a look today at the over-under win totals for the season, which will cut off tomorrow once the season starts. The Rockies are at 63.5. That is the second worst over-under win total in all of the major leagues, second only behind the Pittsburgh Pirates, who are at 58.5, in case you're into comparisons and wondering, hey, what are the Dodgers? They're at 102. So that tells you the difference between the Dodgers and the Rockies, nearly 40 games difference in their over-under win total projections coming out of Vegas. The run line, by the way, for tomorrow, usually you're going to find this at minus 1.5. It's actually Dodgers minus 2.5 tomorrow. So Vegas not expecting big things from the Colorado Rockies this season. If you're sitting there and saying, hey, you know what, I'm going to throw a little bit of money on the overs because I'm going to root for the Rockies every single game this year and hope they get to 64 wins, I don't blame you. I'm not going to suggest that you do that, but hey, it's your money. You do with it what you want, and we'll see how many wins the Rockies get. Hopefully they can prove Vegas and really everyone else who's ever seen a baseball game in their life wrong, because nobody has any expectations for the Colorado Rockies this coming season. That is going to do it for today's CBSN Denver Daily Sports Line, brought to you as always by BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks.